friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you are here. It always makes me happy when you're here and we're having fun doing readings. So this week we're gonna find out what's happening with you this week. And we do have tarot cards, oracle cards, divination dice, and of course a sprinkle of charm chips. If you want to find out how to win a free personal reading, check the description down below. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, also check the description down below. Also, this week we have something exciting happening. I am doing a big collaboration with such beautiful readers. So that's coming up this week. So consider subscribing so you're up to date with it. And it's something that we are super excited to be doing all together. Yeah, also if you like my oracle decks, please consider checking it down the description down below. I have the Game Crafter list or link, there you go. But I also have an Etsy, so we can check out those. And I'm putting up new oracle decks coming up, so I've been kind of lazy about that. Also, yeah, thank you so much for everybody who's been commenting. I really love reading your comments. I love getting the likes and I love getting new subscribers. I'm a little bit, I've been going through a lot of different things the last couple of weeks. Actually, I would say like 3 weeks. So I'm a little slow and behind on all my stuff and social media. I'm trying to have a stronger presence in all my social media accounts, which is of course Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. So as well as here. So please bear with me. I am hoping that once I have things be a little more subtle, I can be more there. But that's all about a whole bunch of stuff. I actually feel like a lot of your energy is sort of similar to mine, so I know that you understand. It's like, oh, that's it. There's been a both motion and also stillness, so it's kind of like colliding. So it's interesting. And then like the 29th is when Venus went direct, and that's a different energy coming through. There's a lot of beautiful energy this year. It's just also very transformative energy this year. I just want to, I don't usually, and here I'm jibber jabbering to you, so if you don't need to listen to this, but I was thinking of actually kind of having overall energy, energy for the collective reading. I don't know. I love pick a cards because I love the idea of choices. But maybe I'll do that. Anyways, sorry about that. I just sometimes think out loud and I think with you. I appreciate you so much. Enough of all my jibber jabber. Thank you for putting up with it, I guess. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and inhale. Clear our mind. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Look at the card, look at the images, or look at the words. Whatever is calling you, that's the pile that like that's the one to go for. And these are beloved crystals, fortune cookie cards. All right, let's go. Hello group 1, I am so happy you are here and you chose this one. I like this one. So we have Love is in the Air, and this card is the Fortune card by Beloved Crystal. So we have the Eiffel Tower here, and romance is like love is in the air here. 2 pigeons. So with the 2 pigeons here, well, maybe we're looking for love, but overall this is a little communication for me. When I see 2 birds, there's a sense of needing communication, so that's coming through here. The Eiffel Tower might be that we are thinking about going foreign places, or the idea of something new. I almost feel like that. That's what I feel like. It's something new coming your way. Conversations are important this week as well. Love might be coming in for you. Unexpectedly so. I almost feel like, but it needs to be bridged here. So maybe bridging our differences. If you're arguing with somebody, bridging the differences is all about that. Remember why you love this person. It's important. All right, let's see what other energy is coming for this week. So we also have take flight. Yeah, see, it's interesting. Birds also, yeah, they do take flight. So it's time. And again, it almost feels like you're taking flight to a new place, to a new phase in life coming through here, willing to go there. And again, air here. So there's a lot of air energy. I'm not saying that. It's just interesting. There's need for movement this week for your group 2. I mean group 1. Sorry, it's been one of those days. So take flight. Be ready to like move forward. I almost feel like in an unexpected way, and I feel like there's other people who are going to join you again. Like there's a sense of community here as well, or like somebody else. But here we have more than one. So let's go with other stuff. Here we have swans. Look at how many you have. Birds, and I also noticed the owl there for you. So swan. You who glides across the water of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Wow. I almost feel like, yeah, there is a gliding, but it almost feels like it is time for you to use your wings to fly. Like, and your wings can, it's like your imagination, your creativity, or maybe if you're in a situation right now where you're like, you want to move somewhere else, let your creativity make you see that. Like, what do you see it? Like, what would be that area, like thing? The love in your life in terms of not necessarily the romantic love, but what is it that makes you so excited, that makes you super, ready to go to the next level, right? What is that inspiration? That's what it is. The inspiration and the passion that needs to go take you to the next level. It is time for you to harness it and start taking flight towards your dreams. See what the tarot has for us. We have the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, yeah, look at that. And the Star and the 6 of Wands. Look at those beautiful cards coming through here. So we had some sort of like the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords energy. This is the past. I'm thinking of this as the past. So we have learned, because I'm seeing this Ace of Swords and it's being reflected here. From our mistakes, quote unquote, or from like things where we were disappointed in the past, we have learned, and that's important. I want you to see that, because sometimes like the 5 of Swords for me is always the hollow victory, but you took that sword and you learned something from it. So you take this, whatever, like from the past, maybe it's something it could even be this week where you're like, oh, I made a mistake or something, or like that didn't feel quite right. Take the lesson, because it's going to give you the clarity. It's also going to provide you the healing that you need. And like, look at this hope. There's an optimism here for you as well. It's kind of almost feels like when I see this card, it actually reminds me of the Ace of Cups. And there's this almost like pouring out like of like magic into your soul here. Like there's a sense of magic here for you. I do like this a lot. And you see there's one, but there's others. I feel like there's a need for you connecting to like I said, like a community here. For some of you, that's so important for your healing, connecting to a community. Not letting past mistakes hold you down, but instead take the lessons, take that Ace of Swords. And again, look at this. You have the dove. You have so many birds energy here. It's like you're ready to take flight. You're ready to lift off to your dreams, to whatever those dreams are. A bondroid, a good, I really think it's a good omen is what I'm saying. I will have to look that up. And I'll look it up later. But the Ace of Swords, clarity, knowing what you need to do and doing it, because that's what's going to lead you to the 6 of Wands energy, which is a victory. This is pre-emperor energy in terms of achievements. So 6 of Wands, there is a great success for you coming through, but you have to acknowledge mistakes or things where you're like, okay, that's not working out for me, and instead have the clarity that it brings you. Love this. Let's see so honor, time to make yourself a priority. And it's not only yourself, I have to say, but you see how it even has the pre-king. Yeah, you're on your way to leveling up, but you have to honor your dreams, honor your creativity, honor that which the passion which it gives you. Once you have that clarity, it is time to take action. This is definitely a week of taking action. It's not a week of contemplating, but a week of taking action towards your dreams and inspirations. And if it's love that you want, we need to start seeing what is it that we, it's like having a clearer picture. That's the Ace of Swords, having a clearer picture and starting to take the steps towards it. Very, very important this week. Let's see what our divination dice tell us. These are everyday wonders. Okay. So yeah, this is like we have like something beats us up a little bit. Maybe we, make a mistake here. It's okay. We just apologize. We learn from it, and look, we're much happier with it. See, again, footsteps. We need to take action. This is about taking action on your ideas. And wow, I can't even, I love these dice sets because they're telling me, basically, this is reiterating everything. So yeah, dream big and seize the day. I mean, I can't even, it's not even I just love it. Look, steps, the idea, it's just like taking the steps, taking action towards your dreams, your ideas. Dream big, and then you seize the day. This is an action week, my dears. It's not going in deep within ourselves, but we have to actually start taking action. We see the clarity, we move forward with it. Let's look at what our charm chips are for the week. Charm chips for this week. You have 3 chips actually. So it's the how you see things, the eye of the beholder. And this is actually the logo for these charm chips. This is the creator. But it's how you look at things. That's important this week. We also have the little, what movie we're telling you? Oh, and the drama. Let's remove the drama from it. And it's the literal drama here. And that's the 5 of Swords energy. And let's see what 72. So 72, dramatic arts, engaging in dramatic behavior. So we don't necessarily have to do that. We just kind of we go with the happy face. I know sometimes it's oh, it's hard. I understand. Okay, so here we are nostalgic, replaying old stories. Yeah. So it's time to step away from this and start taking action. This is, whatever this might be holding you. Eye of the beholder. You have the power. How do you see these things? Do you see, instead of being stuck in this 5 of Swords energy, which is hollow victories, or do we learn that lesson, get that clarity, this new ideas, the Ace of Swords, use it for healing, for being optimistic, and have this true victory? The choices, a hollow victory or a true victory. Which one do you want? And if you want the hollow victory, then I guess we stay with the drama and all the bad, and we stay in the past. And on a true victory, we get the clarity. We learned that lesson from the past. We learn those lessons. We apply them, right? We take that clarity, we apply it. We have optimism. We also have the healing, because we're okay, we learned it. Once we learn something, there's healing in that. You're okay, that's why I did this. If you actually ever have that, you'll know, you're okay, I this happened to me because I needed to learn this. And then you're and then all of a sudden, what happened is transformed, because it's not something that happened to me, but for me. Beautiful, beautiful. And then you have that victory. Okay, I think that is it for you, group 1. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to my jibber jabber in the beginning. Sometimes I go off. Please do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and especially subscribing. I do have a big collaboration video coming with amazing readers, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that you're there to see it, and you know when it is there. Also consider the notification bell if you want to know when I put up videos. Trying to be more consistent with it in terms of but we're working on things. It's been an interesting time so far. So thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy, your beautiful time, your beautiful journey. Definitely. I'm sending you a giant hug and so many beautiful blessings, and for you to take the flight towards all your magical dreams. Until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends, and welcome to your reading, group 2. Sorry, I got excited. So here it is. You chose this beautiful card, and this is the Fortune Cookie cards by V Love and Crystal. So it is all about staying grounded, right? And what I'm also noticing, it also kind of seems to me not just only to stay grounded, but it also kind of showing you what you want to envision. It's sort of similar to group one in terms of like having that vision of what you want and then going after it. But first, grounding yourself, right? So that you can take action. So group one was more about taking action. For me, it's right now for you this week, it's all about envisioning what you want. And then kind of like being there. So it's not so much action, but more dreaming, like visualizing, if that makes sense. So I think that's important. I do like this a lot. Because I feel like this is to me, it's sort of like if you can stay grounded, you can have the world, you can have all those dreams coming through. So I do love this a lot. Let's see what is it. Okay. So comfort, it feels like taking comfort. So it's, again, grounded, being comfortable, being in comfort. Like look at that teddy bear and with the little star. I feel like your wishes do come true, not if you're in a state of, like I like to call busy, or in a state of worry and frustration. So that's important coming through here. So those are two important things. So comfortable, staying grounded. Not action so much, more as in reflection, but not just reflection, but also dreaming and coming up with this, because I also feels like this is like kind of dreaming, sort of like the the Four of Swords. So taking that time is needed here. Manifestation. So we have manifestation. So your dreams have untold energy. I look at that, the dreams again, right? Open the door and let them live. Desire and beliefs are your power. And you see that there's desire and belief, not action here. It is all about dreaming. The manifestation comes from grounding yourself and having those dreams, though, like I said, clear picture of what you want and allowing yourself to be in this, not in a state, like I said, busy thing, but in a state of positive expectation and in a state of comfort rather than being active. Knight of Cups. So go look at that. Okay, let's look at that. First of all, just seeing this energy, there's a whole lot of people are playing an important role in this and week for you. And so this is what I'm thinking about, why we're saying, look at the comfort, stay grounded. Rather than being in this state of Five of Pentacles, which is a five of like scarcity, right? Instead of being in this state of scarcity, asking for help. And I feel like here you have a lot of people who are willing and ready to help you, just because I'm seeing this, especially a King of Pentacles. But let's because I'm actually seeing lately I've been noticing progressions a lot more. So we'll go, because this one feels like this is resonating with this one, and this one is an answer to this. So we're going to go with that. So here, Page of Cups is very important. And this is the dreaming energy here. This is the dreaming energy that coming up with all like some visualization coming through here. Visualizations of what it is. Actually, in this sense, kind of even drawing it out. Creative, but not creative for an outcome, but rather for gaining clarity and just kind of like dreaming out. So like vision board would be good, or vision doodles, as I like to call them. I doodle what I want. Like that's something. Writing out what it is that you desired. Not so much action yet, right? But like getting the dreams down. That's what we're gonna get. So this is what I'm saying. Whenever this scarcity card shows up, we want to kind of not listen to it, not let it take us into a direction we don't want to go. A lot of it may be that we are tired, and when we're tired, we're actually feeling usually like overwhelmed, and that's an important thing to come here, and we start to see the negative rather than the positive. So spend time being creative. I really do feel like being creative, but again, not because I have to be creative, but rather because to get more clarity, creativity, and just for the fun of it, really. So I'm noticing that there is, like we go from the page to the Knight of Cups. So if we can use that creativity that we're talking about, we can then start moving forward, because the Knight of Cups is an energy of movement forward. It is like taking that cup and moving it more. So there might be also, for some of you, there might be offers of love or appreciation coming through here. The otters, there's again a playful energy coming through with the otters. So to me, it seems like if we can use this energy, start creating, we can start even like moving towards our dreams and moving towards like this fulfillment is what I'm seeing, like happy emotional fulfillment. So we're working on this card right here. We also have the King of Pentacles. So for me, this tells me that you are abundant. Like it's like you may think this is you, but really in reality, you have a lot more abundance. You have a lot of things that maybe you haven't been looking at. And it feels like, again, it almost is this groundedness. If you can stay grounded even when you're feeling this, if you can actually understand, connect, I almost see the roots. I don't know why I'm feeling like your feet go into the earth and feel the roots and understand that the nourishment is always there. You are always abundant. Abundance is always there for you. And then that's when we can let go of this Five of Pentacles and be this King of Pentacles energy. And like I said, there is a lot of energy. If you need help, there's a lot of people around to help you. Like, because that, we don't always have a lot of court cards. And these are all like, look how many court cards you have. It's the majority of them. And I feel like if you need help, they're there to help you, because that's also Five of the Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is like they're out in the cold, but if they actually were to ask for help, the help is available always. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, let's see what the shine. Time for a makeover. And I almost feel like it's time for a makeover of your thoughts or your scarcity. So another thing is when you're feeling scarcity, and this I actually learned from the life coach school, from Brooke Castillo. Back in the day, I listened to her a lot. If you're feeling scarcity, that is the best time to give of something, like either give something, your time, energy, your creativity. Maybe giving something will make you understand how abundant you are. Time for a makeover doesn't necessarily have to be anything big, but do something that doesn't make you feel happy, something playful. Maybe could be go to the Dollar Tree, buy some like crayons and paper, or like little toys or something. This is important because it's gonna get you out of this energy right here, which is not a bad energy. It's just you want to get out of it, because it's like, oh, your scarcity. You're like, no, you have abundance. You really do. I mean, totally abundant. The world is there for you. It's like the world is yours. Oh, these guys just want to come out. These guys came out for the other thing. So time for rest, needing for rest. Rest important because like sometimes we don't rest, and that's going to harm our health. So rest is here. Asking for help if you need it, you're going to be a lot happier. If not now, when, right? But be positive. If not now, when are you going? You have the power. And look at this. You have the diamond also. That lets you know that there is money. You are abundant coming through in the transformation. Yeah, transformation about your thoughts. Transformation about your circumstances. It's all happening, but you have the power to make it. So let's go ahead and look at the charm chips for the collective of group one. Oh, look at that. This one I think is like hypnotic. Hypnotic, or like you have a lot. Oh, manifestations in terms of attraction. I think that's what we're gonna go with. But I'll read you what it says anyways. But so yeah, so I feel like you are unlocking the situation. You can unlock the situation here. So Piece of Puzzles, you have the answers. Yes, you do. And then not approachable, handle with care. So having this almost feels like even if somebody tries to offer you the help, you're going to be like, no, I don't want it. No, accept it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, these are all about vibes. What are your vibrations? Are you in this or in this one? Are you accepting? Are you accepting that you already have the answers? Do you have the key in your hands, or are you pushing away whatever it is coming your way? You have to decide. I think you're going to choose the abundance mindset. You are, because you are naturally abundant. Just remember, stay grounded, maybe meditation, and just enjoy yourself and be comfortable. Like, take the time to rest, because I do feel like you do need rest. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed because we don't. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energies, beautiful time, beautiful journey with me. I am beyond happy that you are here. I appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of like groundedness and all this like creativity, and I really do hope you allow yourself to shine. Give yourself and your thoughts those makeovers that you wanted, and you're ready for the next level. Manifestation and abundance are always yours. Until I see you in the next one, bye bye my dear friends. Hello group 3. I love that you chose this card. I do, I can't. Sometimes I love sharing cards, and this one is one of those. Transformation is near. You are transforming to where you need to be. You are turning to this butterfly. You're also blossoming with the flowers as well. So, so beautiful. And also seeing that there's so much orange energy coming through here. That's your second chakra. So allowing that creative process to come out. You have positive, so you need to have positive outlook. That's part of your transformation, right? Maybe you're more of a person who thought not so positive, or like was more prone to seeing the not so good sides of things. And I'm not saying to be blinded to things, but rather seeing that there's possibilities all in front of you everywhere, because I do see this. Look, all these flowers are all the possibilities that you do have, and you get to choose. Oh my goodness, how exciting is that? Let's see what else. Penguin, authenticity. So reach out to your tribe, and in times of need, family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and be yourself. It's kind of funny because it's kind of like saying things, but then it's kind of contradicting itself. But basically what I'm seeing here is Spirit has your back, right? Spirit has your back right here. This transformation, it may seem daunting, but Spirit has your back. This is again, Spirit is giving the answers to all the things that you've been asking for, especially this week. I don't know why, but this week has been feeling like next week is going to be a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say tough, but it's going to be challenging a little bit. But it's not a bad thing, because that is all part of this transformation. Allow yourself to have that. If you're feeling down, if you go negative, that's okay. You don't have to be in a state of positive, but know that Spirit has your back. All of these things, sometimes those just transformation, that makes us squirm and move around and shift, and it's uncomfortable at first, but Spirit has your back. It really feels that. Yeah, and connecting to other people who are also going through that. I'm doing a collaboration with amazing readers, and it's just like they're so like, we have a little chat in Instagram. I'm of course the introvert that I am is like more like I look from afar, but just even seeing this beautiful like community that's right there, and they support each other, and then we support each other, and it's just, I don't know if you can find that, and you can there's somewhere for you that you belong, and that's why it's like I feel like Spirit's got your back. It's gonna connect you to where you need to be. It's something that I want to say. Judgment. Yeah, transformation. I'm in a different way. It's like an awakening. You're going higher. You are now ready to move forward. Eight of Cups, and then 7 of Cups, and then we have the King of Wands. This is actually quite a nice energy here. We are that the judgment, I feel like it is this again, you're going to an awakening, and that to me is actually interesting, because before the awakening there are what I would like to call sometimes tests, quote unquote, but it's just like, are you going back to your old cycles? Are you ready to move on to the next level? And I feel like you are ready to move on to your next level, but you may have the moon here as well here. It may be sad for you. It may feel bad because you're leaving behind those old patterns that we have when we move to a new one. There is a need for you to have patience with yourself, and I do feel like an abundance is here. Just again, have patience with it. Yeah, I just feel like there's a need for patience with yourself. As you start to collect, you're going to collect all these things. which is coming from this awakening, from this transformation. I do like the King of Wands for you here, because again, you have like leadership qualities. You have the ability to be the leader, to be not only a leader to others, but to yourself. Like you can be your own superhero here. And it's connecting to that power, to that creativity, to that passion. And that's what's going to guide you. Because there's the maturity, there's a sense of action that needs to be taken here, but not in a rushed manner. The kings don't do anything rushed. They already have, like, they're not the Knight energy. The Knight energy is kind of fast-paced with the exception of the Knight of Pentacles. But they don't need to rush. They have the stability within themselves. They take action when they know in it for them to do it. They don't feel like, oh my God, if I don't do it now, it's not going to happen. No, they're okay with where they are. So then there's the sense of not needing to rush this. This transformation is happening. It may cause sadness because you're walking away from things, but it's things that are already, like, there's no more. There's like the cups are all empty. You need to go off into it. It almost feels like, to me, a journey into yourself as you go to your awakening, and knowing that giving yourself this time. Don't feel rushed this week. This week is not about rushing. This week is about, almost feels like sort of like group two's grounding, but instead of that, it's like accepting the transformation, accepting the change. If you need time for yourself, take time for yourself. If you need, like giving yourself that space. This is about this. This week is about giving yourself space and knowing that spirit has your back. Oof. Oh, I like this. Okay. So here we go for self-care for the week is affirm. Time to flirt out loud with the mirror. So this is positive. When we're having affirmation, positive affirmations will help you, especially with this transformation. It's like, yes, we have the transformation. We have it. You have the power. You are a superhero. Know that. I know it's hard because we're like, oh my goodness, no. Abundance is coming. We say that. Yes, you can. Look at that. It even says you can. Dream big. These guys are, okay, needing to rest. Okay, so resting, sleeping, taking it easy. Maybe things are coming through for your dream. Resting. It's over there. And it's okay. Don't take things too seriously. Again, here, taking care of your health. And that's all about resting. Kind of coming through here. Oh, yeah, I do like this. So and with this, it's like, if you need help, right? If you need help with things, always look out, like ask for help here as well. That's interesting. This actually does remind me a lot of group too. It's kind of similar energy, but a little different. Let's see what the charm chips are for you. Oh, we have a lot. Okay. Virgo energy. I think that's Gemini. Let's see what we have. Okay. Coffee break. Taking the time. Again, it's a sense that you need to take time off. Here we go. Wake up and smell. Look, it says wake up and smell the coffee or take a break. To me, it's take a break. Yeah. You don't need to like rush. It's a give yourself time. We do have, this is Gemini qualities. So Gemini, communication is important. Communicating. 1-6, and that is, okay, so I was wrong. This is not Taurus. This is Aries qualities. Ooh. So with that, it's that's the Aries is right here, the King of Wands. So listening to your creativity and your passion, but again, not like taking action, not from like I have to get it done quickly, but rather from a place of like, I'm going to be successful, like from a positive mindset versus a scarcity mindset, if that makes sense to you. And then be happy. Oh, wow, look at this. I love this. I was hoping that it would be happy. I also think like kissing might be important, but be happy. Speak what is in your heart. Affirm like this. Look at that. Time to flirt out loud with the mirror coming through here. Ooh, I like this. I hope you like this reading. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's going to be an interesting week for you, Group 3. I like the overall energy because you're ready. You're leveling up to the next level. You're doing good. Like don't think otherwise. listen to your passion and creativity. But again, and communicating is really important coming through. Like a lot of things are saying, speaking it out loud. Health is important. So give yourself rest. If you need to take a break, give yourself a break. You don't have to do it. You don't have to like push yourself to do things. Slow and steady, my friends. Slow and steady. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time, your beautiful energy, and your beautiful journey with me. I truly and 100% appreciate you. Oh, I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much magic and well-being. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends.